Your mantra in the beginning really spoke to me because when you said nothing is a waste, for so long I felt like a waste.
As a young woman, you were on the edge of despair, I think you'd say, imagining that you may not even live to see your 20s. And I think you
Yeah,
said high school maybe the first time you really didn't care about living. The fear of never being enough followed you everywhere. I think so many can relate to that. Tell us more of your own story, please, and the how it inspired you and your journey to where you are today.
your mantra in the beginning really spoke to me because when you said nothing is a waste, for so long I felt like a waste. And it was going on a journey of what I like to say spoken word poetry is a huge part of my journey because I didn't like talk therapy. I didn't like talking about feelings. And poetry was one of the first initial ways outside of like a physical release that really helped me on my journey. And there was something I wrote once and it reminded me of your mantra. And it was create worth where others, even yourself, see waste. And I feel like it's a huge part of your mantra reminds me of where my journey began. And it was feeling like I was a waste, which meant that I felt like I could be thrown away, that my life didn't have a purpose, that I didn't want to take emotional risks in any relationships. I would say it was, I have commitment issues, but really I didn't want to have depth in friendships, family member engagements, any kind of relationship because it was twofold. One, I didn't feel like I could truly love them in the way that they deserved. And two, because I didn't feel worth being loved as well and receiving that. And so my journey really began with, that feeling worthless, and that started to breed feeling hopeless. And that hopeless place was a place that I say in the book, if you ever know, if you've been in that place, hopelessness can feel like a hole you call home. And it was what I was most familiar with. And then, through my work, which we can talk more about, but I started to realize that I wasn't the only one who had been in that place. And I started to think if there was a process to get to that dark place of hopelessness, then maybe there's a way out of it too. Maybe there's a process out of it. And, through some forced reflection, and that was really the mark for me where I decided that I'm going to choose to discover what I'm capable of and can I be healthier